What's up, everybody? This is Read the Bible with me. I am Stan Jr., and today we're looking at chapter 31 of the book of Deuteronomy. So happy to be moving through this book with you every day, prayerfully. Now, if you're new here, go ahead and click subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell. And if you are a Bible Club member, click like on this video and leave a comment below. Even if it's a white flag, I want to see your comments every single time we read. So I know that you watched it with me, all right? So, chapter 31, it says, verse 1, it says, So Moses continued to speak these words to all Israel, and he said to them, I am 120 years old today. I am no longer able to go out and come in. And the Lord has said to me, You shall not go over this Jordan. The Lord your God himself will go over before you. He will destroy these nations before you, so that you shall dispossess them, and Joshua will go over at your head as the Lord has spoken. And the Lord will do to the Amorites and the Lord will do to them as he did to Sihon and Og, the king of the Amorites, and to their land when he destroyed them. And the Lord will give them over to you. And you shall do to them according to the whole commandment that I have commanded you. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear to be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. This is Moses saying this to Joshua. The first time he says, Be strong and courageous. Then Moses summoned Joshua and said to him in the sight of Israel. Here's the second time he says it. Be strong and courageous. He says it before all the people. For you shall go with this people into the land that the Lord has sworn to their fathers to give them, and you shall put them in possession of it. It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. He knows that these people are going to be a little afraid of the other countries and nations that they visit, so he has to repeat himself over and over to be strong and courageous. Then Moses wrote this law and gave it to the priest, the son of Levi, who carried the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and to all the elders of Israel. And Moses commanded them at the end of every 7 years, at the set time of the year of release, at the feast of booths, when all Israel comes to appear before the Lord your God at the place that he will choose, you shall read this law before all men, women, and little ones, and the sojourner within your towns, and they shall, or they may, hear and learn to fear the Lord your God. And be careful to do all the words of this law, and that their children who have not known it may hear and learn to fear the Lord your God, as long as you live in the land that you are going over the Jordan to possess. So we have no problem with fearing the Lord, but he doesn't want you to fear any other man. You are both created in the image of God. You're both just like, there's nothing that one man has that you don't have. So don't fear something that is like yourself, but fear God. Amen. So he says, verse 14, he says, And the Lord said to Moses, Behold, the days are approaching when you must die. Call Joshua and present yourselves in the tent of meeting, and that I may commission him. God will commission him now. He says, And Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves in the tent of meeting, and the Lord appeared in the tent, a pillar of cloud. And the pillar of cloud stood over the entrance of the tent. Then the Lord said to Moses, Behold, you are about to lie down with your fathers. Then this people will rise and whore after foreign gods among them, and the land that they are entering, and they will forsake me and bring my covenant that I have made with them. Then my anger will be kindled against them, and in that day I will forsake them and hide my face from them, and they will be devoured, and many evils and troubles will come upon them, so that they will say in that day, Have not these evils come upon us, because our God is not among us? And I will surely hide my face in that day because of all the evil that they have done, because they have turned to other gods. Now, therefore, write this song. God gives Moses a song and teach it to the people of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the people of Israel. For when I have brought them into a land flowing with milk and honey, which I swore to give to their fathers, and they have eaten and are full and grown fat, and they will turn to other gods and serve them and despise me and break my covenant. And when many evils and troubles have come upon them, this song shall confront them as a witness, for it will live unforgotten in the mouths of their offspring. For I know that they are inclined to do even today. Before I have brought them into the land that I swore to give. So Moses wrote this song the day and taught it to the people of Israel. And the Lord commissioned Joshua, the son of Nun, and said, Be strong and courageous, for you shall bring the people of Israel into the land that I swore to give them. I will be with you. So the Lord then says it to Joshua. A third time, this has been repeated to Joshua 3 times now. Be strong and courageous, for you shall bring the people of Israel into the land that I swore to give them. I will be with you. That I is God. So there's no need to fear being in new environments, new places, new missions, new territories for the kingdom, because God is with you. If you're in the will of God, He is going to fight on your behalf. And then he says, when Moses had finished writing the words of this law in the book to the very end, Moses commanded the Levites who carried the Ark of the Covenant to the Lord, take this book of the law and put it inside the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord your God, that it may be there for a witness against you. For I know how rebellious and stubborn you are. Behold, even today, while I am yet alive with you, you have you have been rebellious against the Lord. How much more after my death? Assemble to me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, and that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to witness against them. For I know that after my death you will surely act corruptly, and turn aside from the way that I have commanded you. And in the days to come evil will befall you, because you will do what is evil in the sight of the Lord, provoking him to anger through the work of your hands. So Moses has told him, God has told Moses tells the elders and the people that you guys are going to turn away almost as soon as I die. And I really am saddened by that. And so a lot of times when the leader goes away, people go astray. And that is not what we want. We want to continue being who we are, really know who we are, so that we continue living the life that Christ wants us to live, regardless of who's in charge. Amen? Amen. So that was chapter 31 of the book of Deuteronomy. Thank you for reading with me today. If you'd like to support and send Bibles to persecuted Christians, please click the link in the description box. This ministry sends Bibles every single month. If you follow me on Instagram, go there, follow at Read the Bible with Me Club. And you'll be able to find and see updates of what's going on with the club and the ministry. Yesterday, one of our trucks delivered in a country. I have to figure out which country that was. But it's a truck that delivers. And so we're happy about that. The gospel is being shared, and the gospel is being continued in places where the devil doesn't want it to go. And we are praising God. Amen. Thank you so much for reading with me today. Next time I see you, we'll be reading chapter 32 of the book of Deuteronomy. Only 2 more days after that in the book of Deuteronomy. So God bless you. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Peace.